Hey guys, yesterday the comedian Joe Lycett stormed off an afternoon chat show on Channel 4, Steph's packed lunch. If you haven't seen the footage of him walking off, here it is.
It's not even a big candle. I thought it was going to be like something cute.
What do you think, Siobhan? What would you do?
I think you could do with a bit more colour in there. You've got a little bit of colour on deck chair, haven't you? But I think I could come round and do like paint that table or a bit of festoon lights in the background on that wall, maybe.
Isn't that one of the bottles you said you'd stop using in the picture? Isn't it?
Didn't realise I was on Newsnight, Steph.
All right, Joe. Anyway, thanks, Siobhan. Still to come, with loads of hay fever sufferers complaining their symptoms are worse than ever. We'll give you our guide to beating those runny noses and sore eyes. And Joe Lycett is sticking around. He'll be telling us what he thinks about the idea of hitting the gym when you've missed out on a good night's sleep. See you after the break.
Now you may have noticed in that clip that Steph refers to the bottle. She says, oh, that bottle you said you weren't using is in that photo. And if you look closely, lo and behold, there is a Yop bottle on the table next to where he's relaxing. Now previously in the show, he'd been speaking against coloured plastic such as this. This is known as PET plastic. Apparently it's very hard to recycle compared to clear plastic. So what it turns out is that today he revealed the entire thing, the entire walk-off was staged, rehearsed and staged in order to draw attention to the fact that companies are still putting their products in these coloured plastic bottles which are much harder to recycle than the clear plastic bottles, such as Yop, and there you go. So he's actually used the TV walk-off device as a way to draw attention to something he thinks is worthwhile companies and people knowing about and doing something about. Fine. Okay, it's quite clever. Props to him, it's clever, and it has got everyone talking. I personally think the reason Yop don't put their drink in a clear plastic bottle is because it's a yogurt-based drink and it probably looks really unpalatable in a clear plastic bottle. If you ever poured it out, it doesn't look nice. You don't look at a glass of Yop and think, oh, it looks so attractive, I desperately want to drink that. You think, what is that weird, creamy, thick stuff with bits in it that looks a bit like milk that's gone off? So I personally won't want to see it in a clear plastic bottle, but then, I know these things are more important to save the environment, blah, blah, blah. So well done for them for drawing attention to this. And I will say something else. This is not a cruel point, but I will say the company and Channel 4, who are obviously responsible for Steph's Packed Lunch, must be so grateful for this kind of publicity because, let me tell you, when Steph's Packed Lunch first started, it wasn't getting any viewers. So this is great for the show because it means maybe people will actually tune in because it's on in the afternoon. It really have been struggling to get any kind of following, so maybe this will help. Let me know what you think about this. Thanks for watching, guys. Goodbye.
Whoa.
And you're well into this, aren't you, Joe? Because you've pimped up your garden and made it look more Love Island. You have a look?
I don't have a fire pit, so I just got a candle.
It's not even a big candle. I thought it was going to be like something cute.
What do you think, Siobhan? What would you do?
I think you could do with a bit more colour in there. You've got a little bit of colour on deck chair, haven't you? But I think I could come round and do like paint that table or a bit of festoon lights in the background on that wall, maybe.
Isn't that one of the bottles you said you'd stop using in the picture? Isn't it?
Didn't realise I was on Newsnight, Steph.
All right, Joe. Anyway, thanks, Siobhan. Still to come, with loads of hay fever.